Hey, everybody. Improved Trit Haver here. Let's go take a look at what we found. Surprise, can you guess? Probably while I was monologuing at the end of the last episode, our boys finally popped. Let's go look. Let's go look. It finally happened after way too long. There, see? Look. Look, it just happened. We got 8 of them now. None in this box. 8, so it's run 4 times. This has to be shut off. You just get irked. It only took 1,600 rolls. Oh, I mean, I don't know what I can say about this. So we should be printing 100 extra trits off this because it's one integrated module per, and I have 100 integrated modules because I only put in that many neuroprocessors, neurochips, the neuro things, you know? Neuroness. So this will back up and these guys will start heading out more, and that's good. And we'll come back maybe at the end of the episode and distribute as many as we have. But good. Good. All right. Now we got problems. Time to look at the horrors of interdependency. So as you can see, we have indigestion right there. Indigestion. The digestion line is not digesting. And if we take a look, we see we are backed up and clogged. And we are clogged on meat, which is not really something we expected we would be clogged on. And we look down and the meat vent here obviously doesn't have enough capacity. And we should be taking phosphorus out, but you're jammed on jerky. So we're going to fix that. But shouldn't we be taking meat and turning it into something useful? Shouldn't that be giving a eternal pull? Not chlorine, that's guts. Oh yeah, it's cyanic acid. This is waste cyanic acid, which should be used with preference. Oh wait. We never regulated the new cyanic maker we made. It's been flooding the system with cyanic, shutting off all waste venting areas. Oh, we did this to us. We did it. Oh, that's wonderful. At least we know who to blame. Alright, so here we are. This is the cause of our woe. We need pump. Pump. We need measurement device. We need you. You should only be pumping. When this is what? It's 20% is what we say, right? And so that is 6K. Less than 6K. Then you turn on. There you go. And so this will, because cyanic is always being included, this little change way over here will affect this area way over here. Because now, suddenly, you should be venting, but you're not. Maybe it takes a while for this to trickle through the system. It's going to take a while for the pressure to be communicated by all the pumps. So he insists anyway. So I should probably have checked. This is pumping out 400 a second. No, it's pumping out nothing. Only flicks on every once in a while. Let's go take a look at the cyanic balance. Right here. I'd expect this to be pumping. Yeah, this is pumping at 800 a second. That's what I'd expect. And then we have our other cyanic maker right here. Maybe there's another source of waste cyanic around. It's a weird thing. You guys are not going at all because you should not be moving. Like just flat out never moving. Unless it's being... No, this is the out. This is how we get out. Alright, cyanic's been converted into ammonia or something. That's alright. That's not a problem. Yeah, this is not contributing at all to the outer system. And then if we go look at our new area again, This is not contributed at all. Oh, it is. It's flicking on. You can't do that. All right, hold on. We have to trace our dependencies. So you come all the way over here. I mean, all the way over here. And you have to mix properly with... Well, how is this possible? That you are remaining pressurized? Did I set it up wrong? Did I invert the greater than or less than? Which I do all the time to this day. Oh, is there another pump on the way? Ooh, I bet you there is. I bet you this isn't the only pump that's a pump-a-pumpin'. I betcha. There's another one. So we have to set up... Well, it's actually... This one shouldn't be here then. But we will investigate. No. Yes, this guy. This guy does the thing. The thing that I want to do right here, it's doing over there. What is this thing? Does anyone know? Alright, so we're going to reconnect this, and we're going to do it again. Do it right. Do it right this time. That's what happens on the second try, at very least. Maybe even on the third try after that. We have more problems. Problems from the ironic punishment department. We're going to get to that in a second, though. How did I miss where this pump was? It's like, wasn't it supposed to be right here-ish? Yet it does not appear. I didn't go far enough? I went too far? No, it's actually right here. So, paste. Finding a spot for this is not going to be nice. Alright, you really got to be right here. And then this just gets connected. Alright, nice. Sneeze. Oh man, that's terrible. Alright, so this now, you're not going at all. We're full up on that side, and this is now holding. As I hover menacingly. Where? Do we do the digestion? And now we check this, and you run every once in a while. This should be primary, okay, no, not primary production. This should be the main cyanic being consumed. The pressure in this line right here should be falling. 87.7. Because then we follow this line over here. You just keep going, right? No. So this is where the cyanic meets the outside world. And that's the gate. It is falling. But it's not falling fast. Here, let's just do some debugging. Let's trace this entire thing, right? This line right here. I'm sure you're following this. I'm pretending to, at least. It's still cyanic, and this is absolutely 100% full up. This is what we want to see. And we hit here. And you are connected to the wrong side, friends. Oh, wow. That's a mistake. You should not have come here. You should have gone one step over. Oh, wow. That's at the shale oil? Okay. Alright, so... Bam. Let's go find shale oil. Let's fix this. Okay, let's make this different. That is what we say. We do not presume. If we sever this now, things should be different, huh? And unfortunately, we're in the wrong spot. These are two lines of distinctly different character. It was only through a cosmic mistake that they ever came in contact. This is not a Shakespearean thing. These are not star-crossed lovers. This is an abomination, friends. It ought not to have been. We must now put the world back as it should be. Sometimes following your heart is bad. Don't cross the streams, people. Boop. Oh. How wonderful. How absolutely, thrillingly wonderful. There you go. That's pumping very hard. Look at that. 5,000, 4,000 a second. There you go. Now this is going real hard. Okay. And that's going to be a big meat draw. And it's going to help. All right, let's continue helping, right? How can you not have meat? You have jerky stuck in your hand? That doesn't get it out of your hand. Shouldn't you deposit it into the... Shouldn't it deposit into the waste bucket on this? But it's not doing that. Why? Alright, that's on the list. You know, let's just go do that now. Let's go take care of digestion line issues. Like, it should automatically take that jerky and deposit... Oh, it's facing the wrong way. Oh. That might be why it wasn't working. Oh. Got it. Got it. Why aren't you working? You're facing the right way. Okay, so it's not just me. He's facing the right way, and he cannot deposit into the waste bin for some reason. Anyone else? Anyone else stuck? Wonder why that was. Alright, that's chomping down on a lot of meat a second. Let's go fix this guy. Fix this guy right here. That was probably an issue, right? And so this is better for chewing up meat because it's more meat per second by 2.5 times. I think a lot of this was because we didn't have enough meat going forward, so, okay. Jerky bin. Is anyone tending the jerky bin? Yes. That guy. Alright, so hopefully that does something, maybe. Hopefully this does something. We should be moving better already, right? Yeah. And we're going to need more lard, so just... Let's go to a neutral posture on getting rid of bones. We're going to need more lard in a second. Trust me, foreshadowing. Alright, this looks like we've solved the digestion problem. Alright, good. You flooded primary plastic with ammonia. Great work. This was doing my work yesterday. My quote-unquote work. More like my strategic sabotage of the factory. Look what I did. While I was flailing around with pipes saying, I know I'm going to wreck this. I didn't, in fact, wreck this, but I did wreck this guy over here. We can't get water because I flooded this line with ammonia. One, because I never trimmed this one. That's my bad. But also because I didn't notice. That's also my bad. Both of these are bads. And that will kick this up again and we'll have more plastic. Great. Oleochemical vent. LOL. Trits finally happened. Make it stop. We did that. Should probably go tend to creosote now. Actually, let's peek in on Zungrors. and Simics. Simics should be going just fine, right? Do we have any... What do we have on the belt? We have 30 Simics on the belt. Or is that pups? It could be either one. Nothing here quite yet. Probably a whole lot in hands. Oh, you're almost done. And you finished one product already. Yeah, there's 5 Simics. It just finished its first product. Alright, it's unreasonable to look at that yet. Come back later. But Zungrors, we still have 2 going. And they're both on their last life. And this has 1 Zungror in it. And there are nothing on that. I feel like that represents a loss. Like it's slowly spiraling towards locking up again. Anyway, what I need to do right now is to speed up creosote, right? Oh look, I wandered directly in. We have it right there, more creosote. And that's not you. Why do I still work around? This is you. We need more primary of everything. And I suppose I could just upgrade this. I mean, that's a good start, right? Well, it's certainly the place to start, right? So where are we at with creosote? We should probably look before we start just blindly stimming everything. Yeah, that certainly looks like we're at some sort of limit. And I would be able to put more here, but I've used that block for something else. So here we are at 28 a second, plus more follow-ons, of course. Just don't look at that. So now we add more. And we are now at 38 a second. Well, the answer is definitely more, right? 4-4 now. Fortunately, it doesn't reach over there. I'll have to do something about that. Well, anyway, you're now at 58, so this is doubling it. Okay. I'm comfortable with doubling. However, I'm pretty sure this is going to cause problems with steam consumption, because we're now... Wait. Yeah, okay, they're fully updated. So we need 236 on each one. And that means steam pressure is probably following. Yeah, look at that. It's struggling hard. And we're going to have to get rid of pitch too. And the pitch is gotten rid of right here. Okay. And that just gets crashed out into all these other products. You're not quite at this point yet. And we also have, here, why mess around, right? These are 4-4s. No, we only use 5-5s now. It'd be nice if we, there we go. And we have still more speed mods. Good. Alright, we need the coke anyway, right? And this is waste coke. And then after this, the thing is, we just burn the pitch, right? If I recall. Yeah, right there. No, it's bitumen. I don't know where we burn the pitch, but I'm pretty sure we do. Anyway, that's being used. Like, all of this needs to be speed moduled all the way down. Alright, so there, we can get rid of everything. Only we need more steam. As predicted, I need a better steam generator. I could... try to tap this monstrosity. Instead of just cooling the steam. An idea it is, yes. You guys are just moving as hard as you can. And I do not know what to do about this because our area is very crowded. Thank you, autosave. Let's grab a 4. Just kind of stick it right here. Because this is where we are in life. Again, these are some of the worst buildings. I'm sorry, that's a value judgment. But I call it like I see it. They are way too tall for no reason. So tall, they are difficult to work with. Actually, that's bad. Things are different now that I don't have to care about pipes or anything. And I can just leap over all obstacles. There we go. A little better. Are we pressurized? Sure looks like it. Oh, close. Doing better, though. No, not doing better. Okay, more. How is it do I propose this be accomplished? We are going to have to pack it in, ladies and gentlemen. And then just connect up. Oh, and these are speed moduled. Oh, wait, they are all speed modules. 121 megawatt. We can't do this. We can't do... Okay, we can, but this is too inefficient. I know efficiency isn't the most important thing at the moment, but if I lose track of it, it will become the most important thing. What do I do? I need a lot more steam. And I guess we just have space that we use this. The beacons are here too. Yeah, these guys are beaconed and they use 65 megawatts, and that's no. Is there no place safe from the tyranny of beacons? Do I have to start tearing down windmills? Oh no. Oh no. This worries me so much. Because technically this is okay, but practically I don't think it is because we don't have enough space. This is what I mean when I tell people that geometry is the final boss of Factorio. Like, do we clip this and then just use that space? What's going on here? And then pull this all up and try. And we have a steam line coming down the center. I know it's hard to see because the buildings are terrible, but it's there. It really is. Now water gets in somehow. Do you have enough water to share? I mean, maybe. Here. Have simple speed mods. Now you can certainly share. See, this is one of those everybody wins situations. Proper thing to do is probably rebuild this elsewhere instead of struggling with infrastructure here. Make a whole new area. There's so many side effects that have to be accounted for, though. Alright, 60 a second. Good. And one good efficiency module here would Save a lot of power. Like one solid 3-3 with efficiency mods. Yeah, it spends 40 megawatts to save, what, 18 on each? Okay, that's helpful. All right, are you full up? Of course not. Steam pressure not achieved. We need much more. Oh wait, is this not connected? Oh, okay. We haven't actually done anything yet. Here. Here we come to save the day. So this is all pumping very hard. Good. Now you have your steam. You're all working. Steam full up, steam pressurizing. Kinda. Steam's thinking about it. Alright, let's blink away for a moment and look at the digestion line again. Still digesting. Good. Okay, it's clearing out. And then acetic acid. I thought it was weird that we had such a acetic acid void, that we needed so much more, because we had this, right? And we're voiding so hard. Shouldn't this be voiding into this? Don't we want acetic acid before anything else? I kind of feel like that's right. Here, let's go do that. I feel like that is the correct way to orient everything. And this was kind of like, this whale probably shouldn't be. I'll go catch you in a minute. Yeah, I feel like this entire setup shouldn't be. I feel like maybe the factory is the problem here. Output priority to the right, please. Oh, we're gonna have to touch the walkway. Oh well. We cannot escape being cursed. Not with all we have already done. Good. There we go. And this will work its way out eventually, right? We have all meat coming here first. And then, how's the phosphate vent going? Still working? No, you have jerky in your hands for some reason. They should never pick up jerky. Why is jerky ever getting here? Because it's never leaving. Alright, great. Alright, so we will fix that, right? And then just jerky gets in. It's a mess. It is absolutely 100% a mess. It is now freely flowing, and we're working through all this. So, good. I mean, maybe good. Maybe a disaster of truly astonishing proportion, which I will only realize later. Or it's good, you know, it's one of those two things. Alright, so. Go look at digestion. Oh, we gotta go pick up that whale that we left right here. You're gonna have a new life. You never should have been there anyway. It was a bad idea. Alright, this is going just fine. Good. So now we gotta finish off creosote. We were giving it a little time to equilibrate, and then we were going to maybe address it more fully. Steam line pressurizing. So we have just enough, which is probably bad. Probably bad. There, save power. Save a tree, right? Quite literally, because this is all powered by burning trees. Lubricant is doing okay. Not great, merely okay. This is all doing fine, and it's not stopping up anywhere. Pitch is probably being vented. Probably. It goes to right here, right? And we go to the pitch vent, which exists somewhere. Which is probably producing ever so slight amounts of steam I can collect. So pitch is being vented just a little bit. That's probably an issue. Are we having any problems here? We can't get rid of the creosote? Oh, I betcha. We need a pump. Creosote is pressurized. No, creosote is full up. That was it? That was all it took? Alright. Creosote problem solved. Let's not look into it anymore. Let's not make problems where there are no problems. I was thinking these guys had to be sped too. But apparently not. That might be why steam is building up too. That's probably a problem. Here, let's go snag this guy wherever he is. You'll get recycled into the North Factory. That's fine. Oh. You're supposed to be putting food here. No, you're not. I don't know what you're doing, and I don't care. It does not bother me. What else? Lance antimony? Oxide. What is this? What is this? I gave you infinite ore. What's your problem? I mean, it's all flowing. Were you running out of lime or something? I know it needs a lot of lime. It doesn't look like it. Well, maybe it did just drop. Oh. Alright, that would be a problem. And we're all quivering to our fullest extent. And we're making timmy oxide. Alright, just assume that's okay. We need more ferrochrome and chrome. And that's all oleochemicals, honestly. Here. Let's go trace it out. Primary problem. We need a lot more stainless. We have a stainless problem, and it's everywhere. So if we go look here, we're not making stainless. We're not making stainless. Oh, he's on his way. Good. And you're on your way. All right, let me just kind of skip ahead a little bit and just say we don't have enough ferrochrome, and we have to upgrade these, so that's something. But mostly that's not enough chromium. See, chromium's very weak. Molten chromium line. And that is because, specifically, glycerol goes dry. I looked. Glycerol, as you recall, mainly comes from skin. Skin is under pressure right now from all sorts of different areas, but we also have a machine here that makes it out of lard, so long as we can get rid of the oleochemicals. However, we can get rid of the oleochemicals. So right now this is going fine and making lots of glycerol, which I like. However, we're going to back up on oleochemicals and I have to get rid of them, right? Now, unfortunately, we pump it out as hard as we can. And that's not really what we want, right? I guess we treat oleochemicals as a waste product. And so this is the waste product right here. So it's, okay, this should go all the way back to fluid sorting. No, it goes both ways. I have to be careful here because oleochemicals are kind of vital. And I had such problems getting enough. All right, what we need right here is an overflow. Where are you going with this? What's this happening? What's this? What's this line? It goes nowhere. No. It's trying to top up, but it goes nowhere. Where does this go? What's this about? Why would we do this thing? Oh, this is where we would take it from the south. Oh, that was the long ago. Okay, that's archaeology right there. But what we really need is a overflow and vent oleochemicals. There's a new recipe. I complained. Like, literally 1,000 hours ago, I complained that there wasn't a good way to get rid of oleochemicals. And now there is. I mean, I used to be choking on oleochemicals at exactly this tech tier. But I complained, and someone listened to me. Okay, I accept this. And this is which will make waste plastic in a methanol reactor. So let's go set up a waste oleochemical disposal area. One of those weird things that you would never expect to have to do until you have experienced Pyanodons for yourself. Where is my methanol reactor? Right there. Come with me, friends. Come with me now. And then right here, somewhere around here, like this is too much, and this is, we're probably gonna have to go all the way down, right? Like right here. And this is where we're gonna have to set up shop. We want to upgrade this dinosaur. Good job. We want to put a caravan outpost somewhere because we have to get the plastic out. And I almost think this has to be a big one. And we have a whale working this. Because how often are we going to have to do this? And it eats so much. We're going to have to call for methanol. Methanol is something we're also short on. So we're going to have to figure out what to do about that. Here, actually, no. No, it's fine. Methanol reactors now. Okay, friend, one of my least favorite... This is new. No, we're not doing that. That's terrible. A lot of these are new. Yeah, you. Alright, so pretty simple in, out, out. I don't like these buildings. I don't like this block right here that looks like it's grass, but it's not, it's building. I imagine this is not an unpopular opinion. This happens decently fast. All right. And we now have the beginnings of a system. There we go. And this should be enough for a vent, right? This will eat 300-ish oleochemicals a second when it's running. That is probably enough. And then we need a tank right here. I'm told these tanks have gone away. I don't like that. I like these tanks a lot. Alright, now we have to draw down waste oleochemical. I'm very happy that there's a good way of getting rid of this now. You are going to overflow at 95%. We must always accept oleochemicals. It is critical for the... Oh, I messed it up. Okay, messed it up. Already messed it up. Barely out of the gate and messing it up. But boom. Well, okay, yeah, that obviously doesn't work, right? So we have to do this. I guess we have to try this then. I feel distinctly non-confident about this, especially when we have two oleochemical lines right next to each other. This is just asking for confusion or making a boneheaded mistake. It's like, why do I have two? Obviously one's wrong. Let me just erase them and connect them. Yeah, that's not... Doesn't sound like me, right? Doesn't sound like the sort of thing that's happened every single day of this entire project. Yeah, I won't totally lose track of what is supposed to be where and why. Alright, there you go. We have to put a whale in place. Your job is to be whale hungry. There's your cargo. Add destination here. Fill cargo. Add destination. But boom. Go take that to waste plastic. Right there. Okay. Be on your way. And it doesn't really make that much. Maybe I could have gotten away with just a dinosaur. Well, whatever. This will now start working, and this guy right here. Honestly, that vent can't keep up with just production here, if that ever becomes a problem. And it's a problem right now. So, if the vent can't keep up with production, I need more vent, right? Such as simple logic, yes? Alright, let's try this. This will destroy, and then we gotta get 2 more methanol reactors. Alright, fine. This will destroy 600 oleochemicals a second, which should be enough to make positive forward progress against the tide. And so we will always have glycerol production so long as we have lard, and we have many ways of getting lard now. So I don't really anticipate any of this being a problem. Okay, good. And then you're coming around the mountain right now. Good. Good. We're using methanol, which I'm not thrilled about. But we're using a lot of oleochemicals and something. Okay, now it's going dry. Good. Okay, so that should establish that this guy right here should always be running, right? Yeah, it's draining out, being forced out. This will always be running. Until glycerol backs up. When glycerol is, this is a primary production glycerol, and glycerol is what we need for chrome. We can probably take a look at that, right? Glycerol. Yeah, this is oleochemical crash, I want to say. Now it should just keep going forever, unless there's a problem with deliveries. Maybe I should turn this up, given that he has a long way to fly, you know? That seems like it's probably a better idea. How do I get... Oh, right here. This is how BioCrud gets out. Alright, so now if we go look at Chrome. Chrome should be going again. Chrome is in fact going. Glycerol present. We were also a little low on something else up here, weren't we? No, that's fine. All this seems fine. A little low on orgosolvent. A little low on methanol. Methanol is going to be a problem soon. Alright. And if you have Chrome going, it means I can go upgrade these guys. So let's go grab 4 smelters. We will upgrade Chrome. And maybe we fix the factory a little bit. Or, you know, the other thing. There's always a chance of the other thing. Ferrochrome is made in a weird place. Oh, right next to me. Upgrade. Boop, 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 boop. Nice. Now you'll be going a little faster. So you can be helped. All of this can be helped just a little bit. Actually, we're going to do this. We'll do 2. And efficiency mod, 3.3. Save on liquid power, right? Yeah, so much better. Then all you guys, same thing. Save on liquid power. It's a good use of a beacon. Why are you using more? 1 a second. You under the influence of more than one beacon? No. Oh, these have been upgraded and those haven't. Right. Got it. Got it. Understood. And now we have the chrome in. You need so little for this. It's nice. Alright. And this was a bottleneck for stainless. And stainless is now going. And it will probably be just fine, right? And it's going to take a while for this to catch up, but we're just going to let the while happen, right? Okay, next up. We did this. We did all this, actually. So we're done with chores. Where are we? Almost an hour in. This is a good place to stop. I should start another uplift. Oh, we're even doing science right now. Let's go look at our space whales. And then I think I'm going to have to take a break. It's going to be a long one, too. My life is disheveled lately. 14. Not really enough to do anything with. You know what? I saved a lot of speed earlier. I can do this, right? Now you're going at near speed 5. It's about 1 a minute. Probably going to run low on bioscaffold. I don't know. We'll come back. Let's go distribute Simics. They have to be, and go look and see if Zungror is bricked again. It looked like it was spiraling that. Oh, this is so nice. Good. You start. You start. And the important thing is to start as many as possible, right? That's what we've learned. Now the problem is this starts draining power pretty much immediately, right? So this is power inefficient. We're only going to do the south at the moment. That guy didn't have enough olefin barrels. That says I have to go get more barrels. I always knew I was going to do this, so just do it now, right? Then chores will be done, and we will turn our attention to Numals. Numals, I think, are pretty simple. Just make eggs, hatch eggs, slaughter them for ink. And then that will be the last animal. And then we just have to focus on getting prod science. I came here for a reason. The reason was to get barrels. Okay, sorry. I had to load that up. It fell out of short-term memory. It's fine, though. It's fine. It's not worrying at all. Left brain and right brain are working together. They cooperate fine. They love each other. They're brothers. Brothers would never fight. There we go. We are constantly overflowing on barrels here, so that's good. I could do the thing where I try to get empties out faster. Or I could, not. And it's fine if this floods the belt with Simics. I probably should have filled these guys up first. I suppose it doesn't matter that much. Oh, wait. I still can. There's more Simics. There's more Simics than what I had before. There you go. Yeah. You aren't like Zungrors. You're better than Zungrors. You can make carbon fiber for me. All right, are we bricked? Not yet. They're both going. Oh, and you have spare cocoons? Here, guy. Don't split the cocoons like that. It's bad. In fact, I think I will offset you specifically for that purpose. All right, so we have one more. We've managed to get one more. Yes, exactly one more cycle. Just in the system. Luck has played out a little more. Oh my god, it's going to take forever for these guys to get up and going. All right, that's fine. Let's go talk Numals. And then that'll be our forward progress for the day. That sounds great. But first, as I said, long break. Very sad. I'll be back. Nobody move. And back. Okay. Numals, right? That should be pretty straightforward, shouldn't it? So we need like our standard 3 reproductive centers, probably. We need a whole bunch of Numal things. That's enough to start. We almost certainly have. No, we do need an entire block of laughter factories. We have to get rid of these spores. Those are never needed. Rarely never needed. Rarely ever never needed. Same with like ball mills and all this stuff. This is all from ore processing. Like sand extractors aren't needed. Classifiers aren't needed. It's time for a great pudding of backing. Soil extractors aren't needed. Evaps are used everywhere. Jaw crushers are very specialized pieces of equipment. I know I'm going to need more of these basically immediately. That's fine. Adjets and secondary crushers. Secondary crushers are right here, right? Yeah. Gas processing units are used once every never. I should have rigged up the system to take current things away from me, as well as taking... Well, I mean, it does work like that, right? Because it'll fill from off here if I ever need it. Let's experiment. Screeners, centrifugal pans, compressors. Probably compressors as well. Mixers are used. Centrifuges are used. Microorganism mine, no. Research center, no. Biofacs are used. Why do I have 10 of these? Here. Let's put them back here. And we're just going to... I'm pretty sure this is all going to take this away. We don't need the fastwood forestries. Probably not pulp mill. Those we use sometimes. Not you. You gotta go away. Those are yellow buildings. Close box. Immediately open up other... Same box. Alright, let's just assume I've done some good. Alright, Numals. Let's go plan it out. We raise Numals for ink. We're gonna go review. Actually, let's go pick them up first. Down, no, up. No, right here in the body line. Right there. 2 Numals. The Numals. Why does this look slightly off center? Because it's even more than slightly off center. Because it uses a different sort of thing, huh? I wonder if I did that on purpose or if it was something that happened to me. Alright. Let's talk ratios. We need a repo center. We need a Numal. That's a weird shape. Oh, I'm not going to be able to copy and paste this. What? What? Must be placed. Must be placed underwater? Well, that's fortunate, friends. Oh. That's really fortunate. Because I have water right here. I didn't even plan that. This just happened. Well, that's nice. Okay. Nice, fresh green water. Numal thing. And then you need to make me Numals. And there's your Numal. And you're also making me Numal eggs. And there's your Numal. So this looks like it's going to be power 2 when it's all up and going. And, oh, I don't know. It kind of looks like you're going to be power 2 when it's all up. No, it's power 1. You're going to be pretty fast, aren't you? This is going to be like... Oh, this is hard to tell. Alright, when it's hard to tell, don't. Just imagine. So... Well, what's it going to be? So it's 0.666 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So what is that? 0.66666 times 9. That's basically 6. So this moves at speed 6 on level 1. It makes really fast. Oh, long times. Here, let's take a look. Numal. So Numal. So you build the Numal, right? And then you make them for ink. We make the ink. The point of the Numal is to get the ink, which is used in all this stuff, right? Bioreceptors, vat brain, and then just uplifting. And in 10, we could get this from arrow organs. This makes me uncomfortable. I don't like this. So we need, for vat brain cartridges, you need 1 Numal for 2. We need 5 Numals for bioreceptors. And bioreceptors go into personal fusion cell, and that goes into science. So we're going to have to put this up. Polyvinyl pyrrolidone? Polyvinyl pyrrolidone. PvP. Got it. And that goes into intelligent unit. And this is like level 4 chips, right? And that goes into everything. All right, so we're going to need a lot of ink is what I'm getting here. We're going to need a lot of ink over time. And we make egg from cDNA, which I forget how expensive you are. Kind of expensive, honestly. Kind of expensive. Probably going to have to do something about that. And there's only one way to make it ever. Yep. All right, so it's kind of expensive to make the eggs. Then 4 eggs become 1 to 4 Numals. And if we look ahead, this makes 5 eggs. You get 1 extra egg for a ration. I kind of question that. Then 4 eggs to 1 to 6. Oh, they start proliferating. Nice. We get 3 and 4 here. So 14 eggs for not much more. And then 5 eggs. 8 eggs is that much. And 12 eggs is that much. So they start... The crafting time doesn't go down very much. But the amount of Numals that you get goes up by a lot. See, this seems like worse. 21 eggs for less. 21 eggs for 9 Numals on average. That seems worse, right? This is 4 eggs for 3.5 on average. That's much better egg efficiency. What's going on here? Is this another trap? 8 eggs for... Yeah, now we're starting to slip out. 12 eggs for 7 Numals. So we start losing egg efficiency as time goes on. But we start making more and more of them. All right, so that says the dynamic is going to change substantially over time. And it goes pretty fast as it is. It's 6 crafting speed, and it's going to be double that next level, right? That's weird. 12 crafting speed is weird, especially for something like this. I don't know. Something's wrong, guys. But this goes all the way to 1 crafting speed. And this is going to be 2, this is going to be 3, this is going to be 4. So 1, 2, 3. So it's going to be this times 3. So that says what? Why do I have 9 over here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 1 for the inside is 9. But why am I only observing a crafting speed that's going to be 1, 2, 3 gives 1. So this gives 2, and this goes 3. I don't know. I don't know, and I'm not going to think about it anymore. So what I'm going to do is... So how many eggs should this be making? Can you be sped? Reproductive can't be sped with modules, I don't think. I kind of believe this is the bottleneck right here, the reproductive centers. So if you're speed 3... No, what I'm getting is if we make more eggs, we can raise them using less efficient methods. We can raise more Numals by less efficient methods. So oh, do we need eggs? No, eggs are only for making Numals. Numal 6? There's actually 6 recipes here. So the question now becomes, do I do 1 block of eggs or 2? What's good for today, I guess? So do I overbuild this a lot? I don't know, guys. I have trouble picturing what I should be doing here. They're kind of small. Like, the debate in my head is 1 block or 2 blocks of eggs for 1 block of Numals. I suppose if I do 2 blocks of eggs, like, I should kind of do it all opposite wise. Like, this should be because I get land here. I should kind of rig it up all opposite wise and do the inputs here and then raise Numals, slaughter Numals, and then if necessary, more eggs. I believe in that. That's going to look weird, but I think it's probably correct. Okay. Okay, correct is also one of those illusionary things. Constant mirage dancing in front of us. But I think it might be okay. How about that? It's a good first shot. What I want is you. EU. Then probably also the pipes, right? Oh, nice. Tech happened for the first time in a long time. So all these got to come up. Yeah, you too. Yeah, you too. And we have to connect that and that. And you can be picked up. Your waste. And this can get picked up. So advanced transmutation. We can get the carbon fiber thing online now. Do I care about anything at this point? Just do Navens. Get an upgrade for Crydron, maybe. We don't need starch. We don't need cotton guts. We definitely don't need this military equipment. So, yes, do that thing. Why? Don't know. Is this going to improve my life? Probably not. But is going to happen. So what I want is kind of do this, right? Then hook you up like so. You're going to complain. That's fine. All right. Is good, yeah? Is good. Da. Right there. So this will be the laughter factory as described. And we're going to raise it kind of backwards. It's going to look funky in screenshots. Oh, we need more stuff. That's all right. Funky screenshots are completely acceptable. So let's dash back and handle this part. Hopefully this is cognitively light enough that I can just bang it out real fast. I require stone of a particular sort. And I'm probably going to need more Numal reefs, right? Almost certainly yes, yes. Alright, we'll be back. We're still not done. We're here to overbuild. That is our purpose in life. So, here. Deploy, friends. Nice. Okay, done. So we have decided... Oh, ugly. Ugly, wrong. We have decided that we are going to import the usual base block. All right, what do Numals require? Look into the future. The most Numally recipe we could ever do. That is no liquid. It's just stuff. That's a very simple recipe. 8 Dilmo. That's expensive, but maybe they'll be cheap by then. So it's just stuff and Arquad honey barrels to raise the Numals, and just one each. So it's basically just like Simics, right? Well, no. More like Zungror, I think. How is Zungror doing? 19 products finished? You're not going. Oh, has there been another brickening? No, there's 4 Zungror on the belt. All right, that's not a brickening at all. It's really good, in fact. That's going to come around here, and then that's 2 more runs on this. So that's 2 more runs on this, and there's another one coming. All right, I should keep tuning into that. But what I came here for is probably just to copy this block, right? We're even going to have to feed in augs, so it's probably exactly what we need. Only we're placing it right here this time. Which, what's that thing? Oh, it's a hole in the world. And we wanna rotate it. Yeah, that's what we're doing. This is going to be a test of intelligence. We have to rotate a thing. And see, oh, we need more, all sorts of stuff. And does this look right? Not really. Already it looks weird. But that's fine. Another one ran out. Kind of interesting. We need more belt. I should have gotten more. I knew I was going to do this. But knowing what I need is a very long way from understanding my needs. Alright, I need to get close to the box. Yeah, we need all of this. We're so close to next level belt. Finally, highest tier belt. After so long. Imagine playing Factorio without energy drink now. It's just straight necessary. Alright, so you are going to make Numal eggs. That. And then we're eventually going to raise Numals. And so the cDNA is going to come around the back. And you're not going to be milk. You're going to probably be just... No, you do need milk. Oh. That's interesting. Numal. Oh, it does need milk the entire way. I didn't even... I looked for exactly that and I didn't notice it. So yeah, it was. This is exactly like this should be. Okay, good. So with that in mind, let's put down a thing and test how well we think today. I'm not feeling slow or stupid today. I haven't made any embarrassing mistakes I'm aware of. Amazing how this lines up. I did not plan this. This just happened. All right, so... I mean, someone explained to me why I don't do this. And then 1, 2, 3... I don't know why angry put it down doesn't actually do it. Can I do this? Or is this going to be a real pain? It is going to be a real pain. Okay, so that looks fine to me. And is of appropriate density. I may just do one of these to start. Then when I need more, do more. And so we'll leave this place blank for right now. Just expansion. I may in fact never need it. Which is fine by me. Oh, I can double click? No, I can't. This will actually work. I mean, not like this. Because it's offset wrong. But once I do that part, just shift it over and obviously align it correctly. Okay. And this is going to be very dense. And I guess we're just leaving this as expansion for later. I don't think we're going to need it. Alright, so what we're going to do... Can I pave over them when they're on the ground? Doesn't say it's going down at all. Answer, no. Okay, that's alright. Here, you come with me. You just get stuck right there. Then... I don't even think we pave over everything again. Is this lined up nice and pretty? Yes. Is that lined up nice and accurate? We don't have a lot of via, so we leave one in the very center. Right? Right there. So this is how we do things. And the belt comes down and up and down and up. And we're only going to do one of these for right now, and that's how it works. Right? Okay, so we take all of that, and then it's down by 1, down by 2, and then down by 1 again. Is this happy? Does this make me pleased with myself? No, it needs to be all brought down by a bit. Just eyeballing it very intensely. I don't think there's any difference. So we put this down like so. Bots go. Now we just hang on right here. We just press this button over and over again. We watch the pretty colors. Oh, this really hasn't helped us much, has it? There you go. You can do it. Alright, we're going to need a bunch more. How many is this? 32. Okay. So, unexpected that this was going to have so many. Not unwelcome, but... Oh, don't do that. Alright, okay, hold on. Get the Numal reefs first, then start paving and everything else. This is awkward. I can see why we don't have many buildings on the water. Alright, we need 12 more. Let's go see how many reefs are available. I'm going to go snag that guy. Maybe, distribute trits. How are we doing here? Do we get our second flower? No. 500. Oh, it's just bad luck. Everything's cursed right now. I came here for Numal reefs. They are right here. 10 more. Now we need 2 more. Hopefully they will be here, right? I should probably pick up some more pipe. I've seen signs that maybe I will need more pipe. Maybe in the future, very shortly, pipe will be required. Okay. Numals. Do it. Burst with joy for Numals. I should be able to just fill in everything now. I'm obviously missing a lot. Alright. So we can make this work, right? That's nice. This looks good. I don't hate this even a little bit. And it'll come right here, and then up, and then down, and then up. And we've got just dedicated via space here, just in case. But boom. So let's build ourselves a unit. You're all doing this. Every last one of you. Numal 1. I'm really starting to question whether or not we're going to need another set of egg layers. Maybe I should not. I should hold off on the decision on whether to make more egg layers here or make the laughter factories here until after this is completely populated with Numals. I believe that. And Numals are just needed for into perfect samples. All right. So you need stuff. You need caged augs. You need to eat an aug. Horrible creature. So barrels, cages, and speakers. And then, so you're just basically a Simic, right? It's the same sort of setup here. Alright, so you're obviously not getting Simics. You're obviously out with the Numal. Then in, spare in. And then we need out with bio... No, with jerky. And we need out with... Wait. Where's my general out? How do I get speakers out? Well, no. Wait, speakers don't happen here. It's just, never mind. Sorry. Wires crossed. Brain misfiring. Yeah, you are just jerky, cage, and barrel. Jerky, cage. Alright, so that's our out. That's our out. And then we have in. We can probably have you do multiple duty. And then like this. And then all you get snugged up by one. And then all of this goes right there. Right? So just general in, no, bulk in, generalist in, product out, waste out. It fits exactly. And then right here we come down and it starts again. Okay, so we have a pattern now. You shall be the first Numal. You will be ready. Oh, that means this has to be overridden until everything is up and going. Okay, and that's good. All this is good. All right, next. The goodness comes to the next block. And the next block. And the next block. And this entire thing, there's no need to regulate anything because we go until there are too many Numals in the world. And that's a success condition for us. How would I don't do that? There we go. Then you just get flipped, right? There's no problem with this. I don't think I'm going to need another one of these. Just looking at it. I'm going to reserve this, obviously, because it's the perfect block, right? It's on water. It's in the right spot. But this is so incredibly dense. And there's 6 levels of them. And they're alien life, so that there's many, many different ways to scale. I don't know, guys. Paranoia says, leave this here. But we'll see. Okay, and then over. All right, so we kind of have our wires crossed like we do. Actually, we can fix that, right? This is in, so you got to go all the way across. I hate to tell you, friend, but you're not going to be here. Then you are not going to be here either. This is not your place. You'll be over here. That's where you will accept returns. Are we lucky? No. We're not going to be lucky, though, so it's fine. Then you come over. And it is a simple matter of... Now, line it up right. Right there. See? In line. Beautiful. We used the same lines. We look like we had a plan. Okay, that was incorrect. But I can fix it. Don't worry. Don't worry. It's all fine. Alright, so that is our main loop. That is where we get everything. And I think we just have to turn this thing on now. Especially since we're not going to put the laughter factory in place until we're sure whether or not egg layers have to go there. So we're just suspending that for a moment. Like we size the Simic area to the amount of heat we could generate for it. We're sizing this to how many eggs this can process. So it's time to make a Numal, right? All right. What is part of this process? We need one cDNA, right? And 1 trits. They are hungry boys. We don't need this anymore. All right, and that gives us eggs, and it's pretty fast. We need milk barrels. And then to raise our Numals to majestic adulthood, we need to go get Arquad honey. And before I do anything, do I have it come here? This is a little slower. Oh, I copy-pasted it, and they just brought it to me. That was a mistake. That could have wasted a lot of honey, except these things were all made at the same time, so they have the same ingredients. Don't think about that, though. We need 10 guts, 10 meat, and 1 og. Ug. And that'll make some Numals. Alright. Do we bring this all on 1? I mean, it seems like our number is going to be pretty low. 20, 22, 24, 25. That's sufficient for 1. It's 360, which is really 350. So it's 400. 400. Yes, 360. This might not actually work out with how I'm doing it. 400. So that's so this is 8 and this is 8. So this is 16, this is 200. This is slightly too much. So let's scale it back just a little bit. Actually just like that. This gives 7 and this gives 9. That's exactly, it all fits. All right, let's go do that. Then we're doing cDNA and trits. cDNA and trits. cDNA and trits. cDNA and trits. cDNA. These things are just Zungrors. There's Zungrors all over again. And I don't know if we've made any progress here, frankly. Do you have any Zungrors on the belt? Oh, we do. We have 1 on the belt. So this will go again. So yes, we're making very slow progress. This is very slow to spin up. The crash didn't help. The fact it can make negative progress doesn't help. The fact they're so hideous doesn't help. Let me go get a whale. Here, let me appoint this. Oh, it is ever so briefly in my head. And you have to be overridden, and you're overridden. They're just Zungrors all over again. That's too many. For this belt, that's probably correct. Yeah. Why are you... Oh. Okay. Now we do that. Okay. But I am getting confused. I need a whale. Give me a whale. You already are set up. You used to have you had a life in the before time. And so basically you just go straight to the animal stack. Right here. This is where you get trits. And we don't have any right No. Where do we have trits? Right here is where you do not get trits because we had problems. Oh, and I didn't put this in on the quick bar. So cDNA, trits. Oh, was I out of something? Okay, I was worried it was shoving Numals someplace where it shouldn't be. And then aug. Do we have augs down there? We really should. I mean, if I don't, I should go do that right now, right? It's an indication of a problem. No, I don't have augs down here. Kind of thin on Zapiers, too. This is dingrit pelts. I don't understand why we don't have dingrit pelts right here. Tell me your story. What are you doing? And then you have fill cargo here. How about empty cargo instead of fill cargo? Okay. Well, that was a wonderful little distraction. Glad we caught that. And this is nothing. No one uses this. I guess we put augs here. I know we have a aug collection area. Dinosaur hungry. And right there. And I want you to go and get augs here at the aug catcher. Right there. Just fill your cargo. And this isn't augs for slaughter. This is augs for purpose. Which frankly is probably more terrible. Slaughtering, at least, the augs are... They are through very quickly. Alright, so right here you are getting me my trits in quantity 400. Load items until caravan has. Right. So now you have to go pick up augs for me, which will be right there. Load items until og. 400. And then cDNA is in the medical stacks. Load items until we have cDNA, 400. And go get meat, go get guts. That is in the lunch line. Load items until... I feel like I didn't vent jerky at Zungror. I feel like I didn't do that. I've got this nagging feeling. I'm going to check on that. And then you come here, to right here. I have to get jerky off this belt. We have to unload until target 1, 2... Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Unload until caravan. That's jerky. That's right. And then you gotta wait. And then that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 400. We don't wait. That's the fashion now. 400, 400. 3,500, 3,500, 400. Add action, circuit condition, comparator equals go. All right. I don't think I did that bit at the Zungror. And I don't think there's a vent out for jerky. Well, let's complete this. And then we'll go check on that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and honestly, it should be set a little high. Not that high. Alright, there you go. And that's fine. We're also going to want to copy that. But you are only jerky. So you are now done. These are just Zungror. This out, that out, that out. Augs over there. You're making augs. Augs in a box. It's regulated by the number of cages. This is very straightforward. Did I set this up properly? Where this box... No. No, I didn't. I did not. There might be jerky here. There could be jerky here. I have to be careful. There you go. And then you, do you have the... I forgot to do it. I knew I forgot to do it. Unload until caravan has... Unload until caravan has... No, wait, I did. Okay. But why are you not waiting? That's definitely a wait thing. Okay. 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 So something's alright here. And Zungrors not going. But they just spat out its Zungrors. So we just got a result. So we have 3 cycles here going. And then some unknown amount of Zungror. Are you just derping around? Here, no. Cycle, please. We have Zungrors on the belt. Alright, so we are hitting escape velocity here. I can start peeling a few off in a bit and running some of these other makers. Yeah, so we have 8 more cocoons coming. So we have 5 runs right here, and we have 2 runs right here-ish. It's going to take a while for it to get back around. Alright, so all of that's good. All of that's good. We need to get jerky off the belt. Simics? Oh yeah, it's time to finish this off. Simics? Simics for days. We have to fill up this, and it's not going to take long, and then we have to start slaughtering Simics. So you, right here, you need to be wired in on the news. And you are enabled when Simic is greater than 1,000. We can't get rid of 1,000 Simics. Then you start taking them to be slaughtered. Alright, and then this is possibly working out. Do we have the cages? I have to go supply cages. Alright, get cages for Simics, get cages for here too. Let's just do that now. While it is on my mind. And Simics will start being processed over the next couple episodes, and that will also be okay. Oh, we need barrels. Oh, we gotta get rid of those guys. We need cages. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just grabbed a bunch. Let's assume that that's somewhat okay. And if not, I will apologize as appropriate. So right there, right there, right there. Right here, have some Simics. So what I need is to come here. 1, 2, 3, 4 is about what I thought I'd do. And then right here, all the rest, I suppose. And then barrels I'll do something with in a minute here. Notepad, dismissed. Alright, so. All that's left is just chuck the barrels in here, right? And hope those are going to be okay. And then this will flow around, and we got to go get more of the milk barrels. So probably we need not that many, honestly. Oh god, there's so many animals. You're cheese making. All right. Okay. 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 Right. Right. Right here. There. Milk bottles. Probably just one in each. And then we need to draw a milk line. I wonder where we're going to get the milk from. Maybe the Zungror nest exactly next door. It's really weird how they're the same. I'm not sure I like it. Feels kind of like a copy-paste. Feels like we should have more flavor, though having to be on water is, you know, kind of sort of weird enough. Kind of sort of. And you get picked up and you don't exist. And we will have to go get this from next door. No problem, I say. No problem. Well, we'll have to take it from the south, which may cause us a little bit of an issue as we copy and paste everything. But let's see if we can take advantage of the via I clearly left for this exact situation. Nice. Okay, that works just fine. And we'll align that reasonably well later. There we go. So Corlex milk is now in the system. You'll have milk, you'll have DNA. We probably don't have, probably not here, but we're probably done, right? This is just about done. Like it's just gonna flick on when this guy comes back. So good, finished early. We're gonna hold off on setting up the laughter factory. We're just gonna let that go for a little bit. So I guess we just kind of putter around for a bit. Not used to finishing early. I wonder how many this is. How many Simics are we making? So we have 30 Simics. The Simics are straight tails. The pups are curved tails. Got it. That makes sense to me. Ah, what's happening here? Where does the power draw come from? You are, of course, regulated, right? Good. Are you all going? You certainly are. There's probably no reason to pay any further attention to that. And then, doing good on your way back? Yeah, you've got everything. The Augs beat you back even. Alright, so he's about here. So we'll let this arrive, and then we'll just kind of observe the system kick to life. Or, you know, immediately explode. Alright, there you go. cDNA coming around. Everything a healthy Numal needs on the belt to be shared. I don't think we have any issues. I don't think we're done. But this is at least going to bring clarity to things. So this is interesting. They managed to strike directly down there. Part of what my theory has been is they can't do that. They're not smart enough. We should probably start pushing out again. Because we're going to have to expand this way soon. Well, soon is putting it the wrong way, likely. There we go. Turn on. It's going to take a while. And then the eggs are going to get chucked out. And then the eggs will be brought in here. Along with caged Augs. Yeah. I mean, cool guys don't wait for this to start. Cool guys just walk away, right? No need to watch the machine work. Oh, yeah, we got jerky problems. So an entire flight of jerky just rotted out. It is being cleaned. So we have to get the jerky out of here. And that shouldn't be that hard, right? Like we could just do something like this. And you are jerky only. We're actually going to have a lunch line coming down. So it should probably go on the lunch line. Should probably be doing the same for the Zungrors. I guess we're not slaughtering Zungrors, are we? Zungror, go into a cage. The cage, they get pulled apart. Yeah, we don't slaughter Zungrors. We're nice to Zungrors. We need their cocoons. You are getting everything. You have 1, 2, 3. Okay, you just started. So you have 4, so you're starting. Do you have any? Is it spilled over yet? I'm kind of waiting for that, aren't I? That's my signal to... Yeah, and then we have more going. And then we're going to have 1 Zungror left over. And if we check the belt, there's 1 Zungror on the belt. So that's going to... So yes, we're all kind of taking off now. We've gotten some good luck. And this just needs to be left alone. Or to be turned to the purpose of making carbon fiber. So the Numal eggs are on the belt. Oh, we're making Numals. Wonderful. And then, like, that's it. That's all we're doing. We want to capture the Numals up here for export. Our export is quite literally the Numal. Some will get slaughtered, some will get turned into perfect samples. So, good. No problem. Why do we have more of this than this? That's kind of interesting. Oh, we probably didn't pick up enough guts. That makes sense. All right. We have success. We're good. We did good today. End early. Try something new. Poke around. What should I do? So you've got... Yeah, we're hitting escape velocity here. This is good. And you are offloading all of this. And it's going to take a few cycles to get all this jerky out of the system, but it's going to be fine. And then this gets put onto this. And there's a de-jerkifier here. Even though we could just put it all onto this meat line. Alright, there's no need to think about that. Let's do a couple things. Oh, I'm actually here. Let's first go grab this lost lamb. Just seeing this flash here bothers me. So, we're going to go all the way to the south base, scoop this guy up, and we're going to do this a couple... Wait, what? No, yes. We're going to do this a couple times in an episode for basically ever. Basically forever. And then... It's so nice just to be able to fly. Energy drink and power suit equals flight. I don't know what I'm doing with this ore in my inventory. Here, should I even just scoop this guy up too? If he's moving, he shouldn't be. Well, it's just whatever. It's just whatever. Leave him alone. Gives me a reason to come down here and relive my glorious past. Let's go snag however many trits we made today. You need that. Yeah, maybe that's okay. I don't know. How many trits do you think we have? 40-ish? Something like that? That feels right to me. It's been about 40 minutes, right? 60-ish. Are we running out? Yeah, I'm going to have to go get more of the green chips, which I'm happy to do. Alright, so start here. Now you are making... Well, this is only doubling the speed. It is only doubling the speed because trits aren't that great in their ascended forms. So this is just doubling this. Doubling the trit. Alright. And so we need... I guess we need 80 more. And that'll complete all of this. Yeah, 2 times 20 times 2, that's 80. Alright. You take that. And so I will redeposit you. And then we'll go get some more neuro chips. The green chips. The important chips. And I guess I just end early. I don't really feel like playing late. I could go uplift something. That would be the good next step. I don't know what I'm doing next. Like my plan. Maybe I do that. We're gonna do a little planning. We're gonna figure out our path to victory and what we have to look at next. Right here, right? All right, you need to go faster. If you're waiting to drop, well, no, you're waiting to go fetch. That's kind of different. Oh, well, whatever. You're going faster. You don't get a choice in the matter. It's like a nice 3, 5, something like that. That hits everything. Yeah, now it's going faster. Plus with prod. Okay, and then we'll get another one of these on here eventually. Please, be giving that to me. Most valuable item in the factory right now. I need to take it and make a better trip. So, okay, science is flatlined. Great. Fantastic. I need you right here. Oh, no. I need you to cycle. And I'm just going to leave that there. Just leave that there for you. And everything else is fine. All right, we should see an uptick in trickery. This is 3.2 speed, and that's 1. So it's, oh my god, it's not even double. It isn't even double. Oh no, it's a really weak upgrade. Ooh, that's bad. Where are you going? Oh, you are. I probably need to put more stuff on the belt as a consequence of that thing I just did, right? So, just double you. Let's just double all these numbers and hope for the best. We have a proper sorter going, so that will probably be okay. You're fine. You're not doing anything important. Just dump it all on. Just keep going. The material on the belt is made to be used. The space on the belt, rather. And it's probably too early to see if trits are being made faster. You know, trit. I wonder what happened here. Can't be full. Probably was like alginate running out. So it used to be 10 a minute, then 30 a minute. Now 50 a minute. It's going to be closer to 100 a minute after this. Oh, look, nothing. Everything's going. That's kind of glorious. Haven't seen stuff like that in a while. And oh, it's trying to get rid of it. No, it's trying to pull it off. Oh, we finally settled out? Yeah. All right, so I guess we just have a cache of filtration media there. We'll try to work our way through it. This guy's going to fetch. He'll be back. And this guy's... All right, this is probably fine. There we go. Step over. That felt good. Finally deploying that. One day I'll deploy Grods. One day. Simics doing absolutely gloriously. I can just ignore it for a few hours and then I can move on to the next step, which is harvesting keratin. You have not actually gone yet. Then everything will be fine there. And then Zungrors. No cocoons being caught up over here. Not yet. But it will if I just ignore it for long enough. We're going to need a lot more of these. So we've got 5 going right now. 5 cached and on board. And then 1. Yeah, so just 5 still. Probably okay, question mark. Hard to say. It's going to be a long time before that actually turns up all the way. So what else do I want to... Oh, we want to make plans. The cocoons are going to be an issue for a while. So let's talk about our goal. Prod science. This is what we want. So this we got. That we don't got. This we got. That we got. This we don't. This we do. This we do. That we don't. Maybe we should do Tholins next. Tholins are going to be weird. It means launching a rocket, right? Like the hardest one is probably alien enzymes. Like this isn't that hard. This is just an assembly step. This is the hard bit. I should probably get in on that now while they're abundant before the Simics eat them all. So maybe I do control unit next. I don't know. Alien enzymes. Got it. 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 Don't got it. Got it. That's from Crydrons, right? No, from Vonix. Got it. And got it. So the only one I don't have is Zymogens, and this is Zungror cocoons. This better be proddable, and it is. So good. It will be. And for this is everything. I have all of this, except I don't have cocoons built up. So I kind of have to wait. Alien enzymes is not far away. It isn't. It takes heat, which is unfortunate, but it's not far away. So control unit's easy. Enzymes is easy. Gadolinium looks pretty easy. I mean, it might be the hardest thing here. Gadolinium oxalate. It's an entire production line I'm going to have to locate somewhere. I think it starts on rare earth. Rare earth pulp 3. And so, yeah, this is probably the hardest thing I have to do. And I'll probably need to build a model for it. I wanted to put it right in here because gold doesn't need to expand. Like, start it right here and see how it goes. So maybe I plan that out next. Anyway, as I was saying, that might be the hardest thing. But it's just going to be real fast once it's turned on, you know? It's going to be an entire production line. So maybe. That is not something I care about too much. Maybe I do rocketry next. Get Tholins. Tholins are used all over it. Well, no. A lot of this is just replacing stuff. That looks okay. All right, we're going to nickel nitrate. Are these things that are real? I suppose. All right, I guess this is going to be our goal. Tholins. And let's go grab an example. Do we need both types of pads? We definitely need a rocket silo. Whee! All right, so here. So you need a speed module, really. I have to put that, and we have to make low density structure. Now we're talking in rocket fuel. All right, let's start making a list. So we need low density structure. That's going to suck. Rocket fuel. Rocket fuel is... oh, that's easy. We can do that. And then low density structure. Wow, that's a lot. Well, it makes 5, and it's affected by prods. So this isn't that bad. Wow, that's a lot. But again, so neither of these are very difficult. And then to make here, this will probably tell me over here, right? Tholins. All right, so I've made the buildings. I want to make proto-tholins. Okay, so let's write that down. Proto-tholins. And what are you like? And this is it's just made. You don't require anything. What's the recipe? Really? It's just made from a Tholin atmospheric extractor? For real? Let's go grab one of you. Okay, come on now. Oh, we didn't even bring them over here. All right, okay. We'll go fetch. We got a little time. I mean, I should be wrapping up right now, but I like investigating too. Mysteries are important. It's important for life, not to decay into dullness. All right, so I'm going to need you guys coming up. We're going to finally start launching rockets. It's going to be great. All right, we want... Ooh, look at you. Look at this thing. I like this thing. So how do you do it? You're turned on. If I plug you in, you just do it? Oh, you do it. They're free. No, they're free. Oh, and it bobs? It's got a little windmill? I love this thing. I love this thing. I think it could probably use an input. But at the same time, I think that was very pleasant. I like that. That was great. So that's where we get the prototholins, and we're going to have to do this, right? Which I think we have basically all of it. We need a empty prototholins vessel. So empty prototholins vessel. And that's not hard. We'll get a ratio, and then you shoot the Tholins capsule up into the atmosphere, and it takes no time to make this. It's just assembly. So it's by far the most important step is just gathering together the materials. And then we make a capsule. Filled prototholins vessel. Filled with prototholins. And then we get tholins somehow, right? Where do the tholins come from? Okay, so we get the empty prototholins vessel back. That's good. They recycle. So it's just a new type of canister I have to make. And I can make just one of it, and that makes the tholins. And then I guess I pipe them into central storage. I mean, of course I do, right? Yeah. All right, so this isn't going to be that hard. And then tholins go into all sorts of stuff. All sorts of stuff, mostly science. That checks that, but we got really easy things on the way there. The hard part's going to be the Zungrors, isn't it? Because it is many days until Zungrors are up and going properly. I probably should have done those before nanostructured even. Because this is going to go fast, this is going to go fast, that's going to go fast, that's going to go a little slower, that's going to go fast. Alright, so I'm just going to have to slow down a little bit and spend more time uplifting because I'm behind on that. I guess we don't need a cargo landing pad. Well, maybe we do. I'm kind of hesitant to pick this up because of... I'm not sure why this would work. Why would I need this? So we're just gonna pretend I don't. So that's going to be next episode then. I need you to go back. Next episode will be space. And then we're going to get prod science up and going. And then we're going to get to the next tier. And honestly, I might be left with nothing to do right in the beginning. Because I'm kind of doing everything at this tech tier. I might be left with not a lot on my to-do list while the first few sciences research, which is such a luxurious position. Let's see if that turns out to be accurate. All right, take a screenshot. Okay. All right. So what did we do today, ladies and gentlemen? We ran around rerouting things. We rerouted cyanic. We dealt with a problem in the digestive system. We stemmed creosote production back above consumption. What else? We finally got the level 3 trits going so that we're installing all of this now. It doesn't even double production. That hurts. I was right to do so many trits. So many individual areas. It's a real pity that the higher level recipes are just such trash. I'm probably gonna have to expand more. Anyway, what else? We messed with antimony. We built a oleochemical vent here. So that will help with glycerol production, which will help with chromium production, which will help with everything. Upgraded ferrochrome. We should be pumping on stainless now. We overcame the hurdle there. And then after all that was set up, we came over here and we installed Numals. And we're running a bit of a test right now to see if we're going to need another bank of egg layers right here, or if it's going to be sufficient to have 2 blocks. Probably we're going to have another bank of egg layers, and then processing will go right here. TBD. And that's going to be the last animal for this cycle. Simics fully installed. Zungrors so slow to spin up. So slow. That or I'm getting very unlucky. Can't tell which. And then we sat down and we kind of charted the way to production science, and we're very close. I've done the hard bits, I feel, and it's just a matter of waiting for Zungrors to get up and taking care of gadolinium, which is going to be a complex process, but I don't think it's going to be a hugely intensive process. I'm going to have to start trying to figure out what my rates are going to be and then work from there. I'm really hoping I can fill in. Well, I can take this area and move those lines. That's not huge. I've got plenty of options over here. Anyway, I'm done. Thank you very much, everyone. See you all next time. Bye, everybody. Bye. 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 Bye.